Hey folks, welcome to Wrigley Field for Monday afternoon baseball here in the Utopian Baseball universe. We got a good one for you today. The Detroit Tigers at the Chicago Cubs. Billy Foster on the mound for Detroit facing Kerry Wood. The Tigers are coming off a sweep of the Oakland A's. And the Cubs just finished a series with the Angels. They lost yesterday on Sunday morning baseball. Bob Boone hitting that grand slam for the Angels. But it's a little bit rainy at Wrigley. They are going to start on time, but there's rain in the forecast. Not torrential, so they're going to try to play through it. But we're going to get you out to Wrigley Field shortly. First, let's get to the starting lineups for the Detroit Tigers. Leading off in center field is Ty Cobb. Batting second, the second baseman, Lou Whitaker. Batting third in right field is Kirk Gibson. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Batting fifth and playing first base, Hank Greenberg. Batting sixth is the catcher, Lance Parrish. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, Alan Trammell. Batting eighth is the left fielder, Al Kaline. And pitching and batting ninth for the Tigers, Bill Foster. For the Cubs, leading off is second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Batting third in left field is Billy Williams. Batting fourth, the catcher, Gabby Hartnett. Batting fifth today is the third baseman, Ron Santo. Batting sixth in right field, Sammy Sosa. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Batting eighth is the center fielder, Hack Wilson. And pitching for the Cubs and batting ninth, Kerry Wood. Now, before we take you out to Wrigley Field, just a reminder that the names and the avatars that you see are not going to match what I'm saying in a lot of cases. The way MLB The Show works with rosters is it's the 2021 rosters, and any players from the future or from the past I'd have to load into the game, and I do not have a great batting average with saving those to the rosters. Often with the changes I make, it comes back that the rosters are invalid, and then when I try to validate them, all the work gets erased. So as I always say, just use your imagination. If I say Anthony Rizzo and he's a right-handed batter, no need to correct me. I understand. The emphasis is more on this is Tigers at Cubs, the graphics, Wrigley Field, and the storytelling piece of it is based on the Utopian Baseball Universe rosters. So once again, the lineups are Tigers. We got Cobb, Whitaker, Gibson, Cabrera, Greenberg, Parrish, Trammell, Kaline, and Foster. And for the Cubs, we have Sandberg, Rizzo, Williams, Hartnett, Santo, and Sosa, Banks, Wilson, and Wood. So we're going to take out to Wrigley Field. Like I said, it is raining. They're going to try to get this one in. Both of these teams playing pretty well in the North. Should be a good one. 3 weeks of division games starting today in the Utopian Baseball universe. We got the Giants and Angels tonight on ABC's Monday Night Baseball. And Ty Cobb leading off for the Tigers facing Kerry Wood in a rainy afternoon here at Wrigley. Cobb's going to have at least a double to start this game, folks. All right, this is Lou Whitaker.
At the plate now, Jonathan Scope. And will wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Softly hit out to short.
This will advance Cobb to third, one away. Oh, he's safe.
First baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
E6.
So now to the
Ernie Banks with an error, first and third, nobody out. Kirk Gibson, the batter.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you can say that again, that it's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the ground screw out.
Curveball, but a good job.
All right, a walk loads the bases for Miggy Cabrera. The sacks are full with nobody out here in the first. And as Matt Vespersen said, it's raining pretty hard here at Wrigley, so we'll see what the umpires do.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Everyone in the
Hank Greenberg on deck.
intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly to second for one.
All right, a 6-4-3 double play is going to score a run for Detroit. Man on third with one out for Hank Greenberg. Tigers lead it 1-0.
Even bigger here. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2. Here it is. Good on the ground to third. On to first.
And that ends the inning. Tigers score one on just one hit, a pair of walks in the inning. Or one walk. They reached on an error.
Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jonathan Jordan here as always at Wrigley Field.
Here it comes.
Ryan Sandberg leading off the first. Tigers lead it 1-0.
And allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bouncer to the left side.
That's a tough play for Bill Foster.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Flips to Greenberg, one away.
So in now for Chicago, number 18. He's ready for his
Anthony Rizzo, the batter.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Now remains 2-2.
That one's going to slice foul and out of play.
It's going to be back to some serious teamwork.
2-2 count to Rizzo.
Right in his wheelhouse.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Scope onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Whitaker makes the play.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
This is the left fielder, Billy Williams, with 2 outs here in the first.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped him up. Candelario shading to his right, and the inning is over.
Cabrera squeezes. An overcast day here in Chicago. It's 1-0 Tigers as we head to the second.
Second inning set to go.
As you can see, it's still raining as Lance Parrish steps in,
The 1-1.
facing Kerry Wood. Monday Night Baseball tonight, Giants and Angels. Al Michaels, Tim McCarver.
After fouling off the second one,
Got
I gotta
Juan
sit
Marichal versus
my
Mike
batting
Witt.
gloves and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
That one's going to be into the corner.
Fair, that's a hit. The relay, but it won't
Parrish
be
with a leadoff double. Getting a uniform dirty. This is Alan Trammell.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Sandberg makes the play.
So now into the box.
Here's Al Kaline.
As he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. To the second baseman.
Another liner to Sandberg, 2 away.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Casey Mize. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Bill Foster, the batter. Foster to right, a base hit. Runner's going to hold at third, but Foster with a single. Here's Ty Cobb. Led off this game with a double, failed to score. Or actually, no, he did score. Scored in that double play ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Play gets him as we head to the bottom of the second. Crummy weather here in Chicago, but it's 1-0 Tigers. Hopefully it clears up a bit.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
This is Gabby Hartnett facing Bill Foster.
3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there.
Thursday, we got a doubleheader for you on the network. Pirates at White Sox. Cardinals and Braves. Pirates and White Sox will be our civil rights game for 2022.
Chop weakly to the left. And he'll finally just wear him down.
Foster gets Garnett on strikes.
Next up, Patrick Wisdom.
Hartnett, saying that name wrong.
This is in the air to left field. Castro will range to his left as he tracks this.
Santo flies out to Kaline, 2 away. Here's Sosa.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone at the bottom of the second. And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
The 2-2 to Sosa.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Nico Horner would be next. Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And that's low, ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, Nico Horner.
All right, here's Ernie Banks, the shortstop.
And the 2-1. Hayward is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And an underhanded throw.
And that's going to end the inning here from Wrigley. We head to the third. It's still 1-0 Tigers.
Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Lou Whitaker facing Kerry Wood here in the third.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Here's Kirk Gibson.
Box, Robbie Grossman worked a walk in his his first plate appearance. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throwing time at first for out number 2.
2 away here for Miguel Cabrera.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now. Will get the ball in play. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball.
Cabrera down on strikes. Easy inning for Wood. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers lead it 1-0.
Now to bat, number 66.
This is the center fielder, Hack Wilson. This game, Hack Wilson owns the record for RBIs in a season with 191.
High in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it.
And this game happens to feature the 2020 RBI champion Hank Greenberg and the 2021 RBI champion Sammy Sosa.
And there's ball 2 now.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived.
Kerry Wood, the
This
batter.
has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the
Rain's
left
still
side.
coming down pretty hard here at Wrigley.
And another foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
2 away. Now I promised JC, my guest last night, that Jimmy Durante would be singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" today. I've been working on that impression for most of the morning, and it's not great. So I'd like to save that for when that wine is ready to be served. It ended up sounding a lot like Bobby Bacala from Sopranos, so he's going to be our guest in the 7th. Bobby Bacala, Tony's brother-in-law, going to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" later.
So now to the plate, number 18. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to scope at second for the force out.
And Foster gets out of the inning. 1 hit for the Cubs. We head to the 4th. It's 1-0 Detroit.
Stepping in once again is Jamer Candelario, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Here's Hank Greenberg.
Is taken for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next, it'll be Eric Haas, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Lance Parrish, the batter.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Alan Trammell on deck.
Popped him up. Number 18 has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a
Trammell up with 2 outs here in the 4th.
You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
And Kerry Wood gets out of the 4th. Tigers have out hit the Cubs today 3-1. They lead it 1-0.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Here's Billy Williams
Forward is the switch-hitting outfielder. He
facing Tiger starter Bill Foster.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make
K-Line makes the play.
First out of the inning. Here's the young
We've seen a lot of good pitching on MLB The Show as of late. As Gabby Hartnett steps in, he's 0 for 1 today.
Hot shot to third. And there are 2 away now.
That'll bring up Ron Santo.
The next Cub up, Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last AB. 2 out, nobody on. To 1 and 2 now.
Hot shot into the dugout.
Comes back with a fastball. Strike.
Santo down on strikes as we head to the 5th. It's 1-0 Detroit.
So here is Willie Castro.
Al Kaline, the batter, facing Kerry Wood to start the 5th. Tigers lead at 1-0. Today starts 3 straight weeks of division play here in the Utopian.
He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Full count to Kaline.
3-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. And the 5th inning will
Keeping
start.
Ryan Sandberg busy at second.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Casey Mize.
Bill Foster singled his first time. He's working on a shutout here in the 5th.
Right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there. And they're
Billy Williams makes the play. Here's Ty Cobb. He's doubled and scored today.
Akil Baddoo, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 2 and 1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Go to first with time to spare.
1-2-3 inning for Kerry Wood as we head to the middle of the 5th. 1-0 Tigers. 2 absolute legends calling this game today locally. Ernie Harwell for Detroit. Harry Carey for the Cubs. Say, here's a guy, Sammy Sosa, who strikes out here. The batter is Ernie Banks. He's 0 for 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2. Swing and a liner.
Banks into the corner. That's a single.
1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Here's Hack Wilson, the center fielder.
Into the box, number 66. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
And usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's located and feeling really good about his bat ball. 2 back-to-back.
But he won't draw a throw. That's
Draws a walk there. Kerry Wood, the batter.
second now.
Cubs have 2 on with 1 out here in the 5th. We know Kerry Wood can swing a stick.
And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1 and 2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
2-2. And the 2-strike bunt will get
And Wood down on strikes on the bunt attempt. That brings up the leadoff batter, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg. He's 1 for 2 today. Foster's at 86 pitches here in the 5th.
3 and 1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that was.
Anthony Rizzo on deck.
There is that hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3 and 1. It's usually
Full count to Sandberg.
in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Runners will be going.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's gonna
That one gets down, and the Cubs are going to be on the board here. Sandberg will advance on the throw. It's 1-1 on an RBI single by Ryan Sandberg. Second and third, 2 outs for Rizzo.
Number 18, lifted in the air out towards left center.
Deep left, playable for K-line, inning over.
Catch as just the one run comes across in the inning.
Cubs score and an RBI single by Rhino. Top of the sixth, 1-1.
Set for the start of the inning. And
Lou Whitaker, the batter.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Sweet Lou, as it were. '85th pitch for Wood here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Billy Williams, can of corn.
Hap comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Robbie Grossman. He
Kirk
grounded out
Gibson.
last time up.
0 for 1 with a walk.
The pitch. 1-2 now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The 2-2 to Gibson.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He loses him on ball four.
Gibson draws a 1-out walk. Here's Miggy Cabrera. He's 0 for 2.
Miguel Cabrera struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now with throw over, just keeping him close.
Rain still coming down here at Wrigley.
Cubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
The 1-2.
Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first.
4-3 double play.
This side is retired.
Middle of the sixth here at Wrigley. It's 1-1. Jonathan Jordan from Baseball Harmonies here. Bill Foster's day is done.
Stepping up is
Denny McClain now pitching for the Tigers, facing Billy Williams.
had a couple of home runs against him.
McClain did make the rotation coming out of spring training. The number 5 went to Hal Newhouser, so he's been pitching long relief. Mop up, if you will. Comes in a 1-1 game here in the 6th.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count to Billy Williams.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a
Deep fly to right field. Gibson looks up, and that's out of here, folks. Billy Williams, 394 feet to right field, gives the Cubs the lead here in the 6th. Holy cow! Bobby Bacala coming up in the 7th to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And again, my apologies to JC. He requested Jimmy Durante. Just couldn't get the impression down quickly enough. We're going to have him on later in the season. And McClain gets Hartnett on strikes. Ron Santo, the batter.
Wilson Contreras is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Cubs lead at 2-1 on a solo homer by Billy Williams.
Out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
All right, so Santo draws a walk. Sammy Sosa, 0 for 1 with a walk.
That's a strike to throw down.
They got him.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Ronnie Santo gunned down by Lance Parrish. 2 outs, 2-2 count to Sosa.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Ernie Banks on deck.
This is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Got him.
Sosa down on strikes, but the Cubs take the lead. Solo homer by Billy Williams. We head to the 7th. Bobby Bacala coming up here in the middle of the inning. New pitcher for the Cubbies. Carlos Zambrano now pitching for the Cubs.
Down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus stuff.
Hank Greenberg leading off the 7th.
A lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss.
Zambrano gets Greenberg on strikes. Here's Lance Parrish.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the 1-1.
When you're playing close games like this,
3-1 to Parrish.
So he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4.
1 out walk.
Time run here is aboard late in the game.
Alan Trammell's 0 for 2 today.
Nico Goodrum. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those in.
Full count to Trammell, 1 out. 7th inning, Cubs lead at 2-1.
Here comes the pitch.
Base hit, center field.
Heats him up a bit.
Tigers are going to have 2 on with 1 out for Al Kaline.
In now, Willie Castro. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Full count still.
The 3-2 to Kaline.
Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
So the Tigers will have men on the corners and 2 outs.
Now with 2
New pitcher for the Cubs, Jeremy Jeffress. We're going to see a pinch hitter for the Tigers. This is Cecil Fielder. So Cecil Fielder facing Jeremy Jeffress with 2 on and 2 outs here in the 7th. Good one from Wrigley.
Here's the 1-2. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
So the wild pitch sends the runner to second. 3-2 pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. And the 2
Hack Wilson makes the play.
inning is over.
All right, folks.
Joe Jimenez.
Here to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Tony Soprano's brother-in-law. It's Bobby Bacala. All right, Cubs fans. You Cubs fans take it too far. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd, Janice. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, Junior. It's root for the Cubbies. They don't win. It's a shame. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You out. Hit the old ball game tone. All right, Bobby Bacala, ladies and gentlemen. Mickey Lolich now pitching for the Tigers, trailing the Cubs 2-1. Ernie Banks has singled and scored a run. That one's going to hook foul. Banks down on strikes. Wicked. Here's Hack Wilson. He's 0 for 1. He walked his last time. Cubs lead at 2-1 here in the 7th. Tony.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Candelario.
Cabrera's got plenty of room here. Wouldn't it be ironic if the next batter was hit in the fleshy part of the thigh? Pinch batter here. This is Chris Bryant facing Mickey Lolich here in the 7th.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough.
Chris Bryant down on strikes as we head to the 8th. Each team with just 4 hits today. We've got a good one here. It's 2-1 Cubs, 8th inning. Another new pitcher for the Cubbies, Ryan Dempster, facing Ty Cobb. He's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. 4th Cubs pitcher of the day.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3.
3-2 to Cobb. Oh, and they get him. Here's Lou Whitaker, 0 for 3 today. 1-2 count to Whitaker. Kirk Gibson on deck.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The 2-2 to Whitaker. Full count.
This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit the other way out toward right.
Sosa's got a beat on this one. 2 down. Kirk Gibson, the batter, facing Ryan Dempster. We're in the top of the 8th, and the Cubs lead at 2-1. It's been raining throughout this one. Miguel Cabrera on deck.
Miguel Cabrera would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
What did I just say, Matt Vespersen? What did I just say?
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
These 4-man boots are tricky. Another strikeout for Dempster as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Top of the order for the Cubs, Ryan Sandberg. 2 singles and an RBI. Mickey Lolich on the hill for Detroit. Deep fly ball to left field. It might be. It could be. It is. Ryan Sandberg with a solo homer. And the Cubs lead it 3-1. That's it for Lolich. Brian Garcia coming on for the Tigers.
Into the box now, number 18. Swinging a little blooper to center. Good
Caught by Trammell.
Takes charge for the first down. Next to hit,
Billy Williams gave the Cubs the lead in the 6th on a solo homer.
5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran that
Down on strikes. Here's Gabby Hartnett. 0 for 3, struck out his last time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Patrick Wisdom would be next.
The 3-1 to Hartnett.
The 3-1.
Caught by Trammell, inning over. All right, Tigers need 2 in the 9th. Lee Smith coming on. Try to get the last 3. Cubs lead at 3-1. 5 hits for the Cubs, 4 hits for the Tigers. Lee Smith trying to get the last 3. 4, 5, and 6 due up. Cabrera, Greenberg, and Parrish.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line.
That one's slicing, foul.
The wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
2-2 pitch from Lee Smith.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2.
The 3-2 to Cabrera.
Hard hit ball to second.
Oh!
Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That might be 3 bases, folks.
The throw is wild and it gets away.
All right, well, he's gonna settle with a double. Leadoff double for Cabrera brings up the tying run, Hank Greenberg.
So now to the plate, Jamer Candelario. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The 2-2 to Greenberg. Oh! Pulled the string on that one. Here's Lance Parrish. 1 for 2 with a double. Parrish to deep center field. Wilson looks up. Makes the play at the wall. Oh. Probably a foot or 2 away from tying it. This is Alan Trammell with 2 outs in the 9th. 1-1 count. The pitch from Lee Smith. Just low, 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
A little too tall that time.
3-1 to Trammell. Al Kaline on deck.
In a 1-run game,
Man on second. 2 outs. The pitch. Base hit right field. No play. Cabrera holds at third. 1st and 3rd. 2 outs for Al Kaline. The 2-1 to Kaline. Deep center field. Wilson at the wall. It's gone. Al Kaline with a 3-run homer off Lee Smith. Breaking the hearts of many here at Wrigley Field. Oh.
Number 34 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Three runs already home here.
Jake Arrieta now pitching.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Akil Baddoo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And now, Akil Baddoo. He's got one hit.
Ty Cobb, the batter.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Sam Crawford pinch hit and drew a walk. Willie Hernandez going to pitch the 9th for Detroit. Try to save it for Lolich.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill.
All right, man on first, 2 outs. A 3-2 to Ty Cobb here.
He could score all the way from first.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
That should end the inning. But Al Kaline with a 3-run homer in the 9th puts the Tigers up 4-3.
Gregory Soto comes on looking.
Willie Hernandez, the left-hander, on to try to get the last 3. Ron Santo, Sammy Sosa, and Ernie Banks facing the 1984 MVP of the American League.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher.
Full count to Santo. The 3-2. Popped up Cabrera. Plenty of room. He's got it. Here's Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Greenberg will take that himself. The Cubs are down to their last out. Ernie Banks is 1 for 3, single, scored a run. 3-2 count. Hernandez looks into Parrish. The pitch. Fly ball, deep left field. It might be. It could be. It is. Ernie Banks has tied it in the 9th on a solo homer. What a game, folks. Unbelievable game here at Wrigley Field. Leon Durham pinch hitting, facing Willie Hernandez, the 3-1.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Oh, one of the best games of the Utopian all year. Hernandez retires him. A pair of 2-out homers in the 9th. Free baseball in the UBU. It's Tigers 4, Cubs 4. All right, Alfonso Soriano now playing center field for the Cubs.
He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Jake Arrieta facing Lou Whitaker.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
What a game, folks.
And that one yanked just foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Strike 3 swinging. Kirk Gibson is 0 for 2 with a pair of walks.
He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the 1-1.
The 1-2 to Gibson.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Cabrera on deck. 1 out here in the 10th. It's 4-4.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
2 away for Cabrera. 1 for 4. A double, a run. 3-2 count to Cabrera.
But I got to think
see how he approaches this next AB.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
That one's going to be in the gap. That's at least a double. Doubles for Cabrera in his last 2 at-bats.
Go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Here's Greenberg.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
0 for 4 today. 2-1 count from Arrieta.
Hit to first.
That should end the inning.
And nothing will cover the 2-out.
All right, Cubs coming up in the bottom of the 10th. 9-1-2. I'd imagine we're going to see a pinch hitter to lead off the 10th inning.
P.J. Higgins is going to come in and pinch.
All right, here we go.
He's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10.
Javi Baez. Willie Hernandez still on the mound for the Tigers, facing Javi Baez.
Hit in the air down the right
That one
field line.
slices foul.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full.
3-2 to Baez.
Count still full.
Rhino on deck, followed by Anthony Rizzo.
Another payoff pitch.
Gets him.
Down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Sandberg is 3 for 4, 2 singles, a homer, and 2 RBIs.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed.
Sandberg draws a walk.
He lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Another new pitcher for Detroit. This is Dan Petrie,
18 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
facing Anthony Rizzo here in the 10th. 1 on, 1 out. Petrie looks into Parrish. The 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep
Hit to
down
deep
the
left
field.
field. Foul.
And foul.
We do it again, folks. 3-2. Petrie to Rizzo.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Just missed.
So now the potential
We're going to see a pinch runner here. Mike King Kelly. 2 on and 1 out for Billy Williams. Homered in the 6th. A chance to win this game here at Wrigley on this Monday afternoon. A rainy, great ball game from Wrigley Field. The 1-1.
It's 1-2. Right, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 to Williams. Deep to left. It might be. It could be. It is Billy Williams with a 3-run homer in the 10th. And the Cubs win. Cubs win. Oh, 7-4 Cubs. Billy Williams, his 2nd homer of the game. Unbelievable game here at Wrigley today in 10. Here it is, folks.
Get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero.
Walk-off Billy Williams.
With a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
What a game from Wrigley today. This might be the game of the year thus far. Final score in 10, the Cubs 7 and the Tigers 4. Unbelievable game. We're going to keep it right here, folks. We're going to try to get you a highlight reel. So keep it right here, folks, for the Utopian Baseball Universe post-game show. Cubs winners today from Wrigley Field, 7-4. Billy Williams, a pair of homers. Ernie Banks homering. Al Kaline, big 3-run homer. All right, let's see. I guess this might have been what they just showed. And this is how it ends, folks. Right here. All right. So again, quick recap. Unbelievable game. In the first inning, the Tigers scored on a double play ball, so they led it 1-0. Ryan Sandberg with an RBI single in the 5th tied it. Billy Williams solo homer in the 6th gave the Cubs a 6-1 lead. In the 8th, Ryan Sandberg homered to make it 3-1. In the 9th, Al Kaline with a 3-run homer to give the Tigers a 4-3 lead. Banks homered with 2 outs to tie it. And then Billy Williams, again, with a 3-run homer to win it. Billy Williams, he's got to be the player of the game, no? 2 for 5, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Unbelievable game. Jake Arrieta, the winner. Willie Hernandez takes the loss. He didn't give up the homer, but he gets credited for the loss. Final score 7-4. Unbelievable game. Thank you for joining us. Check back later today for all your Monday results. Giants Angels, you're up. ABC Monday Night Baseball with Tim McCarver and Al Michaels. Should be a good one. Juan Marichal versus Mike Witt. So long, everybody, from Wrigley Field. Cubs win!